UFC Fight Night, Dolidze versus Vettori takes place this weekend. We finally had a pretty decent fight night. I mean, we've had a couple recently, but this one's kind of a sleeper. Mainly the main card, but we're going to start with the prelims. I'm going to start with Yunesi Dubin versus Carly Judas. I'm going to actually take the American in this one. I'm going to go with Carly Judas. Didn't watch any of her fights or anything like that, so I'm just going based off of guess. Next fight, Josiane Nunes versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I want to go with Josiane Nunes. She is good. She's a dog. She's Brazilian. But she usually is outsized, but she's actually like way outsized here. And I don't know, she has more skill, which could probably make up for it. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with an underdog. First underdog pick. I'm gonna have to pick Priscilla Cachoeira. I think she's good. She's definitely underrated. She's only a plus 154 dog, so that's not that bad. She's also Brazilian. She's just bigger, more reach, and yeah, I hope she uses her reach actually, and keeps Josiane off of her, because Josiane's probably gonna use some offensive wrestling if she is being outstruck. So just, do the opposite of what Pereira did last weekend. Avoid the takedowns, but land some good shots and win the fight. Next fight, Daniel Barez versus Andre Lima. I'm definitely going to go with Andre Lima. Daniel Barez, he's good, but I don't think he's, top 10 worthy, staying in the top 10 maybe. I can see him being kind of like I don't know. I'm going to go with Andre Lima. Andre Lima, as you guys remember, this is what I remember him from. Andre Lima is the guy that, I forget his name exactly. Basically, he was bit on the arm by a fighter. I'm pretty sure it was in the Contender Series. He was bit on the arm by a fighter. The dude was cut from the UFC the same night. So this is a guy that was bit. So obviously he was being bit for a reason. He's good. He couldn't be taken down. He's strong. And he's got some hands. So I'm going to go with Andre Lima. And he's a huge underdog, minus 360 on my screen. So I'm going to go with Andre Lima. I'm going to say by TKO, but I can see a decision. Barez is tough, but I'm going to say TKO. He's got more range, probably stronger, probably better strikes, better on the ground, better everywhere. Stephanie Lucendo versus Sam Hughes. I'm going to go with Sam Hughes. I just think she's one of those female fighters that is very relentless. She's strong, good wrestler. She's a pretty good size underdog, plus 190. I'm going to go with Sam Hughes, another underdog pick, which is insane. Well, it's not insane. Underdog in women's fighting is not that crazy. It's women's fighting. Who knows? Who knows what can happen? I'm going to go with Sam Hughes by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if she got a stoppage, honestly. A lot of people obviously are picking Stephanie Luciano. I said Lucindo. I'm so sorry. Luciano. Stephanie Luciano. Yeah. Next fight, Carlos Vera versus Josias Musasa. I'm going to go with Josias Musasa. Never seen him fight. I'm excited to see him fight. Never heard of Carlos Vera. Call me a casual. Don't care. I'm going to go with Josias Musasa. Next fights. Suwong Yu versus AJ Cunningham. So Young Yu is a minus 625. See, I try not to look at the odds before I go to make a pick. But my eye just glanced at it, and why is this guy minus 625? Obviously, there's stuff, skill, cardio, blah, 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 maybe injuries. But in the prelims, minus 625, all I see is cha-ching, cha-ching, dollar signs on AJ Cunningham's side, because all it takes for an upset to happen is for AJ Cunningham to not get knocked out, don't get submitted, obviously don't get finished, land more strikes. The difference between someone winning a fight, as we just saw last weekend, very close fights, the difference between someone winning a fight and not winning a fight, the fact that this dude is a minus 600 favorite on the prelims is insane. I'm going to go with AJ Cunningham. Another underdog pick. I feel like there's going to be a lot of underdog wins. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. But I guess only time will tell. So, yeah. I'm going to go with AJ Cunningham for the upset. I just realized in this video my mic is not even plugged in. So, yeah, you can tell I don't make YouTube videos that much. But good thing my camera has a microphone. So hopefully that's working well. I will fix it next time. I'm sorry. AJ Cunningham. I will say by decision. Next fights. This is the prelim. Featured prelim. Main prelim fight. Whatever they call it. I know there's a certain word for it. Anyways, Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Ryan Spann. Oh, this one's kind of tough, man. We mostly know, at least recently, who Waldo Cortez Acosta is. He beats Rebellis de Spain. He literally just grappled him the whole time, really. Struck with him a little bit, but mainly just kind of took advantage of Rebellis de Spain's lack in grappling. Ryan Spann does not have that issue. Now we do have to mention Ryan Spann, this is his heavyweight debut. He's always fought at light heavyweight, at least in the UFC. I'm pretty sure I saw him say in an interview that he's fought at welterweight before, but that was probably in amateurs or maybe early in the pro career. Anyways, actually a tough fight because Waldo Cortez Acosta, he's very tough. Pretty sure, has he been put away before? Not that it really matters because Ryan Spann has been put away many times. Sorry, I'm just trying to see this dude's last 3 first round finishes, 5 knockouts, 1 submission. 3, so he beats Despain, Arlovsky, Bresky. He got beat by Andre De Lima, the dude that Derek Lewis flying knee to the face. He beat Chase Sherman. He beat Vandera. See, like, his wins are good, but they're mostly against either old fighters. I mean, it's hard to say because most heavyweights are blobs, but he's mostly beating blobs. Like, Vandera, I don't rate. Sherman, I rate more than Vandera, but not really. De Lima, smoked him first. Not smoked him, but beat him. That's the first, like, good, like, top 15 dude. And he's old too. Beat Bresky. Bresky, same thing. He's like Chase Sherman, Vandera level. Beat Arlovsky, old man Arlovsky, not impressive. Beat Despain, not really impressive. Despain has no ground game at all. So Ryan Span's probably going to have the speed. He's going to have the height advantage, the reach advantage. I don't think he's going to be taken down that easy. He's pretty quick. He's only a plus 140 underdog. I'm going to go with another underdog pick here. I'm going to pick Ryan Spann. I'm going to pick Ryan Spann by TKO. I think that he's going to come out with a statement. He's going to feel better. He's got pretty low weight cut, if anything at all. And he's going to be quicker, stronger. Yeah, I think he's going to take Waldo Cortez Acosta's ranking. He's going to be number 12, and he's going to be at the heavyweight. And I think he's going to do pretty decent at heavyweight. I feel like he's at least going to get to the top 10 and hang around there for a while. I don't see Ryan Spann being a... see, that's the thing. Saying Ryan Spann can't be a title contender in the heavyweight division is actually kind of... it's actually not true. I do see him. If Derek Lewis and Taito Ivasa and all these guys can make it to a title fight or top 5, I think Ryan Spann can do pretty well as well. Yeah, I'm going to go with Ryan Spann by knockout. Take another underdog pick for you. So, yeah. Now we are going to the main card. We have Sungwoo Choi versus Kevin Vallejos. I'm going to go with Sungwoo Choi. He's pretty good. And I hope he gets a dub. Yeah. Sungwoo Choi. I'll say by decision. Hold on a second. I accidentally just clicked on someone's picture. Jeez. Alright, we have DR Nerose versus Brenson Ribeiro. I'm going to go with Brenson Ribeiro. He's mentioned a lot, but I think he's still pretty good. He's good, athletic, fast. He's going to be in better shape, faster, stronger, probably more technical. So I'm going to go with Brenson Ribeiro. I'll say by decision, but wouldn't be surprised if he got the TKO. Next fight, Damon Blackshear versus Cody Gibson. Damon Blackshear is a huge underdog, as expected, minus 485. Let's see, man. You want to go with Damon Blackshear, of course. Cody Gibson he's okay. But Damon Blackshear is definitely Damon Blackshear by knockout. He's just stronger, more technical. And I think he's got his head more in the game. I'm going to go with Damon Blackshear by knockout. First or second round, honestly. Next fight, Alexander Hernandez versus Kurt Holloway. See, the thing about Alexander Hernandez, it sucks because he could have been, top 5. I don't know what it is, man. Now that he's in lightweight, there's so many good matchups for him. I know he's got to work his way there, of course, but I always thought, maybe it's because they kind of look alike or they have the same build, I always thought Alexander Hernandez versus Drew Dober, Alexander Hernandez versus Bobby Green, Alexander Hernandez versus there's a bunch of matchups that I'm like, dang, that would be a good scrap. But then I always remembered, oh yeah, he's at featherweight. Now he's at lightweight. There's some good matchups. He's going to have less of a weight cut. He is good. He is technical. And I feel like he's getting a little bit more technical, like smarter, more emotionally controlled in the cage, which is very important. One bad decision, one gamble in the cage is what can make you lose the fight. So I feel like he's going to have less of a weight cut. He is going to have less of a weight cut. He's going to feel better. He's going to be stronger, faster. I don't know. Kurt is he's got that dad strength. He's good. He's tough. He's coming to fight, but I'm gonna go with Alexander Hernandez. It's hard to pick him, but he's probably different at lightweight, man. He's, you know, let's see. His last fight, he beats Austin Hubbard, which that was a pretty close fight, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. Yeah, he goes to decision a lot. He got beat by Damon Jackson, got beat by Bill Algeo. Dang, that's tough, man. That's so tough. Like, Bill Algeo's okay. He had so much range on Hernandez, but like, why are you losing to Damon Jackson? You know, like, smoke him on the chin, hit him in the body. I'm going to go with Kurt Holloway. I'm going to go with another underdog. I just feel like, you know, when you're such, like, he's not that big of an underdog, but like, he's older, he's uglier, he's slower, probably not as technical, probably a little bit dumber. I just feel like that's gonna drive him a little bit more to maybe wrestle more, or, you know, just put the pressure on. I'm gonna go with Kurt Holloway. I love Alexander Hernandez, no homo, but I just have to go with the dude that's gonna be a little bit more. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not that serious. I'm gonna go with Kurt Holloway by decision, but it's kind of a coin flip, honestly. It's just what Alexander Hernandez shows up on Saturday night. That's the question. That is your question. Oh. Next fight, the co-main event. Did I say at the beginning that this was a stacked card? Did I say that? I am so sorry. I don't now know what I was thinking. We got Chidi and Njokuani versus Elizu Zaleski dos Santos. I'm going with dos Santos. I don't think Chidi is I don't think he's that good. He's okay. But he's going to be out dogged. He's going to be out strength. He's going to be out cardio. Out wrestled. I'm going with dos Santos. He's a favorite, minus 192. I'm going with him by submission, but probably decision. Okay. Main event. Wow. We are finally. Wow, man. I don't know how we're gonna top the main event, honestly. After the prelims in the main card, how are you gonna top this main event? I'm just kidding. We have Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. It's actually a kind of tough fight to pick. Roman Dolidze is good. Marvin Vettori is good. Like, they're okay. You know what I mean? For the middleweight division, they're okay. Marvin, striking, don't really like it. But same with Dolidze. Man, this is also a coin flip, honestly. Marvin Vettori, minus 148. Roman Dolidze, plus 124. Shoot, man. My heart says Dolidze. My gut says Vettori. Dolidze has been more active. He didn't have much of a fight with Kevin Holland, though. Kevin Holland was on his back. Dolidze was throwing down some ground and pound, and Kevin Holland... Oh, crybaby Kevin Holland, I broke my rib, I can't fight. I'm a fighter, I'm in the middle of a fight, and I got hurt, and I have to stop. Like, dude, you're a fighter. Fight through it. I like those fighters with a kill or be killed mentality. A broken rib, broken hand, broken finger, broken foot, broken toe, broken freaking whatever is not going to stop a lot of fighters. And Dolidze made Kevin Holland quit. Marvin Vettori. 11 first round finishes is actually pretty insane. Last got beat by a Cannoneer in a decision. Before that, beat Dolidze in a decision. Before that, lost to Whitaker. I'm going to go with Marvin Vettori, mainly because I forgot they fought before. I think he's going to get the decision again. I think he's just going to be a little bit more heavy on the wrestling than Dolidze will be. He's going to strike, use his striking to get into the wrestling, use some good old American wrestling, try to get him down, do some ground and pound. Dolidze is going to try and get back up. Maybe he gets up, maybe he doesn't. They're going to strike more. Vettori's going to go in for another takedown. You know, I'm going to go with Marvin Vettori by decision again. Because Vettori, he's like obviously he's in the top 10, but like he can't beat like the top 5 guys. He just can't quite get there. But anybody else, he's barely edging by. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Marvin Vettori by decision. And that's it for the card. Enjoy it. Let's see how I do for picks later.